This is a tutorial on how to get into Adobe Illustrator for the first time and load some basic settings and then finally output to Laser Engraver. This tutorial will not cover how to actually use a Laser Engraver. So to start off with, what you need to do is find on the network a set of default files I've created. So under Assignments, under Computer, you will see that these will come up. So if I actually close my computer, click up, they're here. So I'm going to go to Assignments, down to Electronics Lab. From Electronics Lab, I'm going to go to Initial Illustrator Settings, and I'm going to double click on this file called Adobe Settings Setup. What it's doing is installing a bunch of default menus that I've created to make Adobe Illustrator a lot simpler. So those are installed now. Now what I can do is go one down, and this is the laser template. Again, I've created this so that all the files are created for you. It's just a matter of using the program. So double click on it, Adobe Illustrator starts up, and you'll see now this is the artboard. If you look, here's 0, 0, and down the bottom is 12, and if you go across, there's 24, and that is the size of the Laser Engraver bed. So now it's just a matter of doing some drawings. So I'm going to start off with a basic box, and I'll just create a box, and what it does is it defaults up here, it's called the stroke. That's the outside width of the line here. I have here, this is the color of the line, and this is the fill color of the line, or fill color of the box. Now, on the Laser Engraver, you have to have certain colors for certain things. So, for example, I need the color red to cut. So what I've done to make this a lot simpler is I could click on this and change the colors and that, and it takes a few steps. But I've created a style here, and it's a style called red, and if you watch the stroke up here, the line thickness is thicker. I click on this, and it automatically defaults it to thin, changes the color of the box, the line, to red, and takes the fill and puts no fill. So I'll click somewhere else, and then I just click, and now it's red. Now it's a little hard to see sometimes, but it's there, and that's the actual size of line that you need to actually do this, to output it to laser. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some text. So I'll just simply put a piece in here, I just call it test, and I'm going to click on it. And up here I can change the size, and maybe I'll just change the size here. Let's say it's 0.5 of an inch. Okay, just make it a bit bigger, and now I'm actually just going to drag it. So there's a little bigger. Now, while I'm here, I'm just going to show you how to center right away. So I'm just going to create, that's my size. Okay, now I want to center it in the box. So what I do is I click on the object, I click on the second object, okay, and now I want to center the word test in this box. So the key to this is up here. I need to align to key object, and the key object, I don't want the box to move the text, I want the text to move the box. So I'm just going to click on the box, and you can see it highlights in blue. Now I can simply select center here and center up and down, and you can see it's slightly changed. And now there's my word test and an outside box ready for Laser Engraver to be cut out. So the next step is simply to go to File. From File, I go down to Print. In the Print, I just want to make sure it's called Laser Engraver, or sometimes it's called VLS 3.50. You can do this at all the machines in the class, but you can't print a laser unless you're on the special machine, the one by the Laser Engraver. So we've got it there. You can see it's in red and black, and all the other settings have been changed for you. You shouldn't have to change anything. And I just hit Print. So once Print's done, down in the menu bar, I click on the Laser Engraver control panel, and you can see that the thing that you want print and cut out is there now. So I'm going to stop at this point, and you can go on to reading how to set up, or watching the tutorial on how to set up the Laser Engraver next.